data science virtuoso, who doesn't only have the superpower of data science, but he trains other people to get the superpower of data science. And he has trained several people in the field of data science, and he ranks 39 in the data science community. And he is leading now the data analysis and data engineering team in his firm. And he is none other than Toastmaster Hitesh. Toastmaster Hitesh, the Zigzag story, Toastmaster Hitesh.
Who is not interested in a very good story? A story with lot of spice, lot of confusion, lot of ups and downs, turnings. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. My name is Hitesh and today is my icebreaker. I'm going to say my zigzag story. A story with lot of ups and downs, a lot of confusion and accidental career choice. Okay, let me rewind back. I'll start with my father. My father, he served for Indian Air Force, which made us to stay back in different parts of the country. So we were there in Punjab, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. And it was kind of walking across the map. I'm born in Punjab, a place where kids are called as Munda, Mundi.
Don't do there.
Yeah. So, and I belong to, I am from Andhra Pradesh. It's a very bad word for us. Okay, and then I understand, like people laugh because they get the actual thing out of it. And I'll just rewind back to a time, and I want you to imagine, you know, I was in Air Force Station, right? So imagine an Air Force Station with no cities near, and there won't be any shopping malls within the Air Force Station at that point of time, and hardly a weekly mandi which happened, vegetable mandi. So one day my mom, she was preparing lunch. She started chopping the vegetables, and in between she got to it. Suddenly she found that ginger is missing out of her recipe. So immediately she went to the next home. She knocked the door, and she, with her great Hindi skills, she asked for adalat. Okay, and that auntie, the neighbor auntie, she was shocked, and then she asked my mom, why? What happened to you? Why you want to file a lawsuit? What do you want? And then my mom, she said, I'm cooking and I need adalat. She was very surprised to know that word, and then she laughed like anything, and she said that, Uttar, it is not adalat, it is adrat. So that was the day my mom, she found the real spice of kitchen. Okay, coming back. So my schooling, it was in different parts of India, and mostly it was in Nasik. It was a place where everyone speaks in Hindi, and back in my hometown, we speak Telugu. So coming back to my hometown and moving to the place where I study, it was very challenging and always confusing because it was speaking two languages, and that was a time when my grandparents, they expired within an year. So all the four people within a year. So we had to travel back to hometown and come back to my school. And you can imagine, it's very tough for me to cope up with my studies. That's why I was not super great with my studies, as I could not communicate. And that's wherein I could not communicate with the people, and the main challenge for me is I could not focus on my studies. And as I was not good with studies, you know, you can easily correlate with the rank that I get in my class. You can easily correlate like how many people have written exam. That's how I was with studies. I managed somehow my schooling and then joined intermediate. I cleared it, and then I joined engineering as like everyone. But I was very sure that I should not take computer science because I was not liking that job. I wanted to move around and do it. So I took mechanical engineering, and completing my course, I landed with no job. One of my friend, he took me for an interview, and in that interview, surprisingly, I cracked that one. I got selected, and he could not make it up. And then in my first year of professional journey, I took up a role of entrepreneur. I started a school application, and I failed badly. The main reason for that is lack of market analysis. So then I started doing data analysis, and then I'm doing super good with data analysis. I started contributing to my community. I was ranked super good. And I wanted to pick back the entrepreneur journey which I left, and that is the reason that I have joined Toastmaster Club. Okay, now, what is that Toastmasters guest? What is that I learned from this journey? Life is not very straight, smooth. It is zigzag. Sometimes you'll have zig and sometimes jag. Always confusion. Every turn will lead you to it will add flavor to your life. So even if you are confused and you are ruminating, and don't break the boat. Just think that it might not be $1, it is $1. Thank you.